This place is insane.
Overwhelming.
There's 95 million people living in a place that fits inside Victoria.
Once you come here, you can never leave.
They're talking about Vietnam. It's a country with amazing diversity, booming tourism and great food. But behind the postcard images, Vietnam has close to 200,000 kids begging for a living on the streets. These kids have few opportunities, and many will drift into crime, drugs, or prostitution. But there may be a way out. Meet some extraordinary street kids. And the Aussie task force changing those kids' lives through food.
What we do have for you today is kangaroo meat.
That scared me. On the first day I was here, the second day I fell in love with the place.
So I've turned on the light to see this giant rat.
Welcome to Koto.
Koto is an acronym for No One, Teach One. It's a philosophy that I started about 10 years ago.
Koto is a unique cooking school for street kids.
Koto changes lives. We provide for them a 2-year hospitality course, and the trainees provide us with a smile.
And the visionary who started it all is an inspirational Australian, Jimmy Pham.
He's just one of the most big-hearted people I've ever met in my life.
I was helping a whole bunch of street kids all through Asia, but it was the kids in Hanoi that first pulled me aside and told me that what I was doing wasn't helping them at all. I was basically giving them a fish they can eat every day and then show them how to fish. Everyone likes to eat, and hospitality is the most transferable skills you can give someone.
Ask any top chef and they'll tell you that food can really change someone's life for the better.
What's fantastic about food and cooking is that it gives you some structure. You've got to be organised, there's discipline involved in it.
There's a lot of jobs you can set people off to do that are just menial and really don't help change people's lives. Cookery's not like that. It helps to make you feel better about who you are at the same time.
Jimmy, so he's my big brother.
And the trainees like Kong and Tom
This is my home.
are kids who have left the streets and now have the chance of a career in hospitality.
This is the living room. This is my mother.
Tom ended up on the street after growing up here, in a shack on the Red River.
It's one of those really sad patterns where a single mother raising their daughter or their son, and they continue to live on that river.
This is the kitchen.
Had she not been to Koto, I fear that she will continue that cycle.
And it doesn't stop there. Jimmy's no one, teach one philosophy means all these kids give back to the communities they came from.
Juan Tean is my Koto Class 8 graduate. He scored a job at the prestigious 6-star resort called Nam Hai.
I have a first job in my life.
The truly amazing and quite an inspirational thing about Tean is that he can work 6 days a week, 12, 16 hours, and he still has time to give back and work in an orphanage in his day off.
Tôi nhìn những đứa trẻ đó giống với hoàn cảnh của tôi.
The Koto model is a proven success. And now, Jimmy has big plans. He wants to help give more street kids a future, not just in Vietnam, but worldwide.
The vision for 2020 is to have 20 Koto around the world. My dream is whenever there's street kids, those kids have been neglected, abandoned, there should be a Koto.
To do it, Jimmy is going to need lots of help from the big end of town.
I see Koto in Brazil, in Cambodia, India, Australia, why not? We've proven that it works.
And what better way to take Koto to the world than enlist the help of some high-profile chefs?
12 oysters, OK?
And use the one skill these kids have learned, cooking.
So you pull together some of the world's top chefs, cooking a huge benefit dinner for movers and shakers, big corporate hitters, to get a large amount of money, and it's all got to be done by street kids.
A gala fundraising dinner for the influential, rich and famous. This will be the biggest challenge ever for Jimmy.
Every day I wake up and say, this is too hard.
the Aussies,
I've learnt more about myself.
and the street kids.
The future of some young kid's life. That'd be, getting goosebumps.
This is a food fundraiser that's going to take everyone right to the edge. See top chefs,
Can you get Squire Snapper?
great characters,
I've never felt so alive.
And they had 11 courses of dog.
everyone out of their depth.
I'm in deep water. I don't know how I'm going to make it.
It's about creating and delivering a menu
I'm not quite sure these guys are going to be able to pull it off. There's a lot of us here tonight.
that can take one man's great idea to the world.
I feel that this is going to be a disaster.
I got every part of my body crossed.
This is a story that will inspire you
Taught me about forgiveness.
and move you.
Tonight, there's no second chance. This is it.
Welcome to Streetkid Kitchen.